What is up, guys? What is today? Let me actually do this. What's up, y'all? I hope you guys are having a good one. I hope you guys are making money work for you and not working for the money. So today we're going to be talking about something simple. We're going to be talking about why a lot of people are going broke selling phones that are broken. Now, you may be wondering, Brandon, what are you talking about? Like, I heard refurbishing was profitable. I heard you plenty of times say that you'd rather buy a broken phone starting out rather than getting a new device and paying more money. Yes, but you have to do it in the right way. Okay. So, shout out to everybody in the Discord. I just want to first say thank you guys so much for watching. Whoever is watching, I appreciate you. And my name is Brandon Jones, and I specialize in helping you make an extra income to all the new viewers. Now, make sure you guys subscribe, like the video if you enjoy the content, and also make sure you guys are clicking the link in my bio, the first one. That's where you can find all the links to everything that I have. All right. And just before we get started, eduhustler.com is where you want to go to be able to get into our Monday phone flipping class. This is a class that is going every single Monday. It is free. Okay. You don't have to pay for anything. It's free. On Wednesday, we have our product reselling class. Don't have any cost. Okay. It's free. Okay. 100% free. Free 99. All right. So make sure you guys are checking that out. All right. It's in the link below. Now, let's hop into the topic at hand. Why would you not want to buy a broken phone, and why would you? Right. So, number one, if you're just somebody starting out phone flipping, or somebody that doesn't have that much experience phone flipping, let's just say you're experiencing other business avenues, right? Great. Phone flipping is a whole new monster because it's not about you buying what you are emotionally attached to. It's more so buying what is going to make you the most money flipping. Now, a lot of people may think, okay, I'm gonna get an iPhone 15 Pro, right? So, or iPhone 15 Pro Max. So let's go with an iPhone 15 Pro Max, right? So a lot of people, they buy, or they go in stores and use other people's credit and finesse the system to get phones to resell to buyers like me and you. And a lot of them, what they do is they tend to try and get the high ticket or the newest device, right? But it does not, I repeat, it does not need to be a high device for you to make profit. The higher device, honestly, the less profit you make. So I'm not somebody that is keen to even buying any iPhone 15 Pro Maxes, any iPhone 15 Pros or 15s, 14 Pro Maxes. I sort of kind of would enjoy just going with 13 Pro to 14 Pro to 14. I'll pick up a couple 15s, but look, you have an iPhone 15 Pro Max right here, right? T-Mobile, okay, $800. If we go to our price list, and again, if you guys want to know where to get the price list, I forgot. You go here to eduhustler.com, or you could just click the link in the bio. This is just somewhere where you can actually get products faster. You can see the products faster. Right here, guys, under phone flipping, you have phone flipping by its price list. You can download it. It's $80. Okay. That is the prices we're using currently. Now, if I go and I am looking, what is this? A 15. This is 256. Okay. So I'm looking for a 15 Pro Max T-Mobile 256. So it's locked 256. As you guys see, the market value, this is not the value that buyers will pay again, but the market value is sealed, which it seems like this is sealed. Doesn't have much in the picture, but we're going to assume that it's sealed. We're only talking about market value wise $610. So that's the reason why. Now I know this person is not looking to make $800. They're not. They're looking to make 550, maybe 600, but they're nowhere near in their rabbit behind mine looking for $800. I promise you that. But that's not the point. Why would, if I had, let's say, how much money we got to start out with, guys? Let's say we have $1,000. Why would I sit there and invest? Because I can get this easily for $550, and then have $400.50 remaining to flip, when I could literally sit here. I'm not even showing you guys the screen. Let me show you the screen real quick. When I could literally sit here, right, and I can go and literally only have 450 to work with. Like 450 to work with is going to be something we're not going to be able to buy much. We got like our iPhone 13 that we can get out of that 450. We can get two iPhone 13s for $450. We can easily do that, right? We can go on OfferUp. We can look up iPhone 13, right? And you can get iPhone 13s for the rest of that remaining balance. But that would leave you with what? Three phones if you are good at negotiating and you got two iPhone 13s for 450, right? But what you would do, right? What I do is I don't go for high ticket devices. I don't go for iPhone 15s. I don't go for 15 Pro Maxes because I already see in the price on the price list that it is $610. And sorry, guys, that wasn't showing the screen. This is where you go to eduhustler.com. And as you guys see, it is just um, a beacon link where you can actually see products easier. So under phone flipping, we have the phone flipping buyer's price list. You guys can download that immediately. Okay. Now, if we look up iPhone 13s, you see that they're way less expensive. We see how much this iPhone 15 Pro Max will pay you or the market value is. But here's the thing, when you're selling or when you're buying phones that are cracked, phones that are broke, look at the deductions. We're going to go to the use tab on the prices. Look at the deductions. I had one of my guys tell me yesterday he brought an iPhone 12 with a cracked back and cracked camera lens, right? An iPhone 12 cracked lens, negative $40. So that means it would cost $40 if you were to just buy that, or some, excuse me, sell that to a buyer. And also it's going to cost, because I don't think the camera was broken. I think it was just cracked, if I'm not mistaken. And then the back cracker is 100. So that's a $140 deduction a buyer would take for an iPhone for iPhone 12. For the person that was asking me this, I believe he said that he was going to pay $100 for a cracked iPhone, a cracked back iPhone, and a cracked camera lens. Now, this wouldn't be smart because you already see this price list costs money, guys, because I have 25 buyers in the country, 25 buyers out of the country. We all work together and we coordinate on this list, right? And this right here is the standard deductions for all of the minor problems that you may occur when buying a device that may be broken, right? So when it comes to this deal he was going to do with the iPhone 12, why would I pay $100 for an iPhone 12 to make negative 140 to owe money, right? So of course you're not going to sell it to a buyer, right? And I told him that you're not going to sell it to a buyer. We don't sell devices anywhere from 13 and below, honestly, to buyers, because buyers don't want them and they don't have the high enough price to even compete with a consumer. Because you can buy a iPhone 12 unlocked and sell it for 350, 400 to a consumer because they value it. A buyer doesn't value it because they're consumers that walk into a store looking for a new device that already have an iPhone 12 don't value it. So it just wouldn't make sense. Okay. So one, we got to get that out the way. Stop trying to sell cracked, damaged phones to buyers. That is not the wave right now. That market has passed. That ship has sailed. We are not going to be profitable doing that. The only way we're going to be profitable is if we buy phones that are broken and we get them fixed and repaired, and then we sell them to a consumer. Okay. So, prime example, this gentleman, he brought an iPhone 12 back cracked and the camera lens cracked, right? So I repair phones. Shout out to all of my repairmen out there, right? So let's say we got that 100 we just invested, right? Then we're gonna have to invest probably another 150. I'm really stretching it right now. Probably another 150 for the back replacement and the camera lens. So, and maybe I'm gonna put $30 more on it for the camera lens. Because again, I don't pay anybody to repair phones. So, prices in your area may vary. So this is really a high price. But no matter what, initially after buying that iPhone 12, we've made we've made a $280 investment. And I wouldn't say we've made a mistake, but we have made a tremendous financial investment into a device that is fairly old, right? Now, the iPhone 12 that we just put $280 into to fix up, now we have to figure out how we're going to sell it. So we can obviously see the market value isn't that good, right? It's not that good when it comes to buyers. But another way you can check market value when it comes to consumers is by going on a app like OfferUp. Now, why do I not say eBay? Why do I not say Swappo? Why do I not say Amazon? Why do I say OfferUp? Because it is great to be able to look in your area. So you go and you hit this filter, you look in your area and see what people are listing, right? And that is going to help you gauge what you want to list your devices at, right? So I see a 300, I see a 40, I see a 150, I see a 280, I see a 200, I see a 280, I see a 250. So this would scare me because a $250 iPhone 12 Pro 256 gigabyte, that's my competitor. I want you to remember the same thing that you're seeing right now is the same thing somebody else that may be looking for the device on OfferUp will see, right? So if they see that an iPhone 12 Pro Max 256, they can get it for 250, why are they going to buy yours? Why are they going to buy yours for that $280, right? That's sort of kind of where you have to gauge and you have to think. And this is where people go broke because they put too much money into a device that was broke and then they don't know what to do afterwards because the competition is beating you. You know what I mean? Because they didn't invest that money into those devices, right? So now what we would have to do is we would need to find a buyer. Now, the best way that I would say to find a buyer when it comes to a broken device is to make sure you offer a bundle. Okay, make sure you get chargers. Make sure you get a brick. If you have the box, that's even better. But you're going to have to offer more value for you to be able to sell this. Okay, and that's important. Okay, very, very important to make sure we have the value so that we can make it at least make sense. At least make $50. I don't on any broken phone want to make anything less than $50. So we would have to sell an iPhone 12 for $330. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's doable, right? That's doable. We can go on Facebook Marketplace, we can go on OfferUp. You got to list that phone. Now, one thing that I will say, difference between selling to a buyer and selling to a consumer is they both have two different markets, right? Because an iPhone 12 with a buyer is worth dog crap, right? It's worth $115, $95, and $75 B grade. I would never in my life sell an iPhone 12 to a buyer, right? But when it comes to a consumer, we see that they're probably willing to pay around what, like 200 to, well, no, 250, 300, and 350. I know this already because I sold iPhone 12s to consumers. The way that you gauge it is literally by just seeing like 250. Okay, I already know for a fact that I cannot go that low and my competition is going to be stiff. So what I would do is if I know that I can't match up to the people, I would create that bundle, sort of kind of like how this person has a case and a cable. But also what I would do is I would say CPO. CPO. Now, this is a bit disingenuous, but if you're in a pickle and you're somebody that is struggling to recoup your investment, what I would suggest you do is in your title say CPO, in your description say certified pre-owned, because when you do that, you're letting them know that this device was used, but it is something that they can rely on. Okay, that will boost you up and put you above all of the competition that's in your area. Now, when it comes to being able to strive in this space, it's important that you get how not to put yourself in this situation. And I'm going to explain to you how. We're going to take that same example that I just told you I got contacted about yesterday. Customer or one of my guys, one of the people in Discord hit me up and says, hey, I brought an iPhone 12 for $100. It has a cracked back and a cracked camera glass. Okay. All right. Perfect. What you want to do before you buy the device is go to the price list. The reason you go to the price list is not to sell it to a buyer, but to see the deductions. You want to see what the deductions are. What are buyers looking at these deductions as? Because you want to look at them in the same exact way. The same exact way. Okay? Same exact way. So what I would do is I would say, okay, $140, boom, right? $140, cool. Then I would say, all right, a back crack, $100. All right, so I know $140. So I would tell the person trying to sell me the phone, hey, I offer $40. I offer $50. Why? Because I'm not going to take this $100 hit. It's going to cost me $100, sir, to fix the back. But what I'll do, sir, is I'll take that hit with the camera lens, which is going to cost me $40. So now I made an initial $40 investment. And when I make that $40 investment, now I have less to lose. So the thing that you want to keep when you're buying cracked devices, right? So let's do some examples. Cracked iPhones in my area, right? Oh, make sure okay. I had to make sure my computer wasn't overheating. All right. So cracked devices in my area, right? So, and let's do recent first. Let's do some recent ones, okay? Rebel 6 Pro is crazy. Ain't nobody buying that. Anyway, um, okay, iPhone 13. Is this cracked? Please be cracked. It's not really cracked. Minus scratch. Let's just use this as an example too. Minus scratch. There's the screen protector, iCloud unlocked, da da da. So this person is very, very honest, and this person is somebody obviously you can get. You can get this person to actually now see, and people say it's my area, but I promise you it's not because this ain't even my area. But I would negotiate my ass off to get this phone. There ain't nothing wrong with this phone. This person is just talking about these little scuffs. It ain't nothing wrong with this phone, but you can capitalize off of it. And I'm sorry to go on another little avenue, but capitalize off of the people that list these devices as crack when they're really not. So what I would say to this person, I would say, hey, I see the damage. I can do $250. No, $240. No, $230. Because I would pay $250. But why didn't I offer $250? I didn't offer it because I still got to negotiate. All right. I still got to give some wiggle room for the counter offer. But anyway, let's look for some cracked phones. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Apple XR could slight cracks in the screen. Could slight cracks in screens. Okay. So it's a cracked XR. What I would do, I go to the price list, right? And we even have an XR on here. I don't even like XRs are so old. So, all right, what we would do is we would say, okay, for the XR, obviously, people already know how I get down. Let me see. So for the XR, what I would do, I already know the XR screen is gonna cost you $60, right? But if you're somebody that doesn't fix phones and everything, now I'm completely overpricing it because if you want to know as a repair person, the real cost of an XR screen is around $14. Okay. And I can get that and just repair it and sell it. So I have that advantage. If you don't know how to fix phones, you don't though, right? So you have to go to a repair location. They're probably going to charge you $60. They're going to charge you $80, right? So don't ever hesitate to just contact the repair store while you're making an offer just to see how much they're going to charge you. And also do the tactic I showed you guys a while ago. Be like, hey, listen, I'm a phone buyer and I'm going to bring you a whole bunch of cracked devices. But I need a discount, right? I need a discount. If we're going to do business, and I'm going to come to you because I do know that phone repair stores usually have some type of slow times. And I would definitely love to aid you guys through those times. And I could be a partner that brings business and generates some business for you guys when you guys don't have any. Not to discredit your business or say that you aren't making money, but I think that I'll be a valuable asset. How are we going to do this, right? What's the discount that you're going to give me? You know what I mean? and they'll give you a discount. I've heard very good stories from my mentees about them going into stores and getting those discounts, right? So now when it comes to that cracked device, all we're gonna do, we know that it's gonna cost us $80. I'm taking $80 off the price. I'm saying, hey man, it's gonna cost me $80. So listen, I can either give you $200, I mean $20, or because we're gonna make around 200, 250 off of this. I can give you $20, or I can give you $50, and me and you, we continue, we meet, I inspect, because I don't, if it's just a screen, I'll do it. But I don't want to deal with any other damage. If it's any other damage, $20. Right? Because what a lot of people like to do is they like to keep you to the price that you give them, right? So let's say I say, okay, I do $50, right? And then I get there and then there's some damage on the back or it's some damage on the frame. Like that's the thing. You want to give them two prices. You want to be like, all right, listen, I can do $50 if it's no damage, but if it's any other damage on a device, I'm gonna have to do $20. Let me explain to you why you do that. Because when you see the person in the parking lot or wherever y'all meet, you go, you grab the phone, you look for something, you look for any type of minor detail that or defect that may be looking bad, right? And what you do is you say, "Oh man, see, I knew it, man." Because usually, guys, screens don't crack without any other damage on the phone. There's going to be some type of damage on that device. And if there is some device damage, you will be able to get that device for lower, especially if you make the person come to you. I'm going to repeat it and I'm going to try to unpack this a little slower because this is a negotiation tactic that I think you guys can utilize. You find somebody that has a cracked phone. If they have that cracked screen, 9 times out of 10, something else is wrong with the device. Okay, 9 times out of 10, something is wrong. It might have fell on the corner, or it might have fell on the back, or it might have fell on the front. Something is wrong with that device. I promise you. Okay. What you say to them is there any other damage? If they say no, there's no other damage, you then say, okay, in your head, deduct or call a repair shop, figure out how much it's going to cost. This, in this example, is going to cost us $80 to fix this screen. We're going to tell a person, all right, I will pay you $50 for this device. Why did we say 50 instead of saying 80? Because we're not going to actually get this phone without paying any money. Okay, we're going to have to pay something. And I'd rather pay 50, which technically means that I'm making another $30 investment onto this device. And guess what, guys? If this pans out, I'll be able to still come out profitable. But all right, I'll do 50. He says, yes. Okay, cool. Perfect. Meet me here. Give him a location. He meets me at the location. I look at the device. As I'm looking at the device, right? I'm looking. 9 times out of 10 on that frame, guys. On that frame, it's going to be something. You made sure you told him, and I think I skipped it because I went on a whole nother avenue. But when you're on offer up, you make sure you say, I could do 50, but if there's any other damage, I have to do 20 or whatever lower price you want to say. When you get to the meetup, if you find something, he came all the way to you. You got all the leverage. Remember, you have all the leverage. So you have the power to say, you know what, man? I'm sorry, bro, but like it's still other damage on there, man. That's why I had asked you, was there any damage or any more damage? Because I can't afford to put a whole bunch of money in this device. It's a recession. Screen prices are going up. I wish I could, man, but I'm gonna have to pass. I'm telling you how it works. I'm gonna have to pass. I'm like, you gonna have to what? I'm gonna have to pass. Like I can't get the phone. I came all the way out here. You can't get the phone? Yeah, because I had asked you. I said, does it have any other damage? And you said no. And he gonna be like, yeah, I told you the screen is cracked. Yeah, but the frame is chipped or the frame is dented or whatever the other damage is. Oh man, oh man, whatever. Oh, for it. Bro, listen, I'm not trying to play you. Like I'm really not trying to play you. I'm just trying to make sure that I come out in the positive end, because right now, if I was to buy this for $50, bro, no cap, I'm going to lose a whole bunch of money. I'm going to lose a lot of bread. So what we can do is, I know you came all the way out here. I could do $20. I could do $30. I could, you know what I mean? Like try and finesse it that way. And you have a 7 out of 10 chance to be able to actually get the phone for less. Okay. That's a really beneficial tactic. That's something I teach my mentees. Y'all got it for free. You feel me? But yes, that's a really, really good tactic to use. Very, very good. So guys, you guys can use that and be able to really make some bread, especially with these crack devices. All right. So that covers just about everything, guys. We can go over the price list when it comes to used phones, guys. Again, used phones, they don't move too much. The iPhone Pro Max unlocked, obviously, highest tier device, $760 new market value. Market value did not change. It's pretty healthy for right now. The phone that I would attack right now, just looking at this, to be honest with you guys, the device I would attack is, and I can't believe I'm saying it. I really cannot believe I'm saying it. No, I ain't even gonna say that. Because I'm not saying that. It's the 14 Pro Max. The reason is because if I can make, because let's say you're not gonna find a lot of new 13 Pro Maxes. Let's get that clear. So if you can go ahead and you can make $350 from a 13 Pro Max lock from a buyer, imagine what you can make from a consumer. Listen, I'll tell y'all right now, the best phone to buy right now if you're a phone flipper. Get off of here and get on offer right now and look at the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I promise you. Just go and look at the iPhone 13 Pro Max, make your offers. If you buy a 13 Pro Max, I'm telling you right now, it will sell within a week time frame and you'll come off $150 richer. Because 13 Pro Max doesn't just have to be sold to a buyer. It can easily be sold to a consumer. Easily. So it gives you that leverage, that flexibility to have two different type of pots to decide to drop the phone in. All right, guys. So that is my time, y'all. I wanted to pop on this morning, popping on every single morning except Sundays. Can't wait to see you guys on Monday. We'll be going over alternating between phone flipping and also product reselling. I'm very excited with this Walmart Seller Central. I got a few sales. A video should be coming out today in regards to that and other things. Walmart.com is definitely something you guys should be selling on. If you don't have the money, I show you how to somewhat drop ship, but I don't tell you the fake BS way. I don't believe in creating fluff and creating an illusion. I want to just keep everything 100 and keep it what it is. Keep the main thing, and the main thing is making the bread. You hear me? So let's make this money. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. You know I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys continue to make money. I hope to see you guys at the top because it's too crowded to blow. Peace.